final home game of the season for one team. It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with, and a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Got it in the middle. It's Bitonio.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Finds his man. It's Bitonio. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you've got to find him in the passing game.
Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. The option look. Now the toss. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. It is the great equalizer. A way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second, third, then
afterburners coming. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Quarterback will keep it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult for him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Quick handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 3rd down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. They'll give it to the back. At the 15, he's loose. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They've been running it, but now the pass. And he intercepts it. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hutchinson. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll let it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Pulled and finds his man on the left. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Bulls want to move quickly. They'll leave it with him. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Runs through the tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Running back searching for a hole. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. USF. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bitonio. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going to the ground. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And they get the sack right out of the gate. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
He'll take it himself.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fakes the grab on the left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Got it, and they convert. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Zone. Touchdown, midshipman. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Carter. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
Brings up second down.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. One more snap coming before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
On second down, looking again to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Scanning the field, it's Carter. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Navy! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you.
And it's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Toss sweep to the left. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Wants to throw. It's Carter. Flips it out to the back. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through. As they pin them back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. And Navy will go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll pitch it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. And it's picked off. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, South Florida.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Navy offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll run the option. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the ground. Hits the spin cycle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Here comes the hurry up. Finds the tight end. Keeps the legs moving. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, midshipman. And once he got loose, it was all over. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking for a man, it's Carter. He wants to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls! Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
At the 45 on its way. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to move it through the air. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it at the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USF.
And And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And here comes the Navy offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Carter. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Coming after it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're bringing heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got his man. Then he breaks into the open. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points.